Hey, what? Let me know if the audio is wild. My setup is shameful. This is the jankiest. This is one of the jankier streaming setups. I'm gonna turn this music down because it's probably quiet for y'all, but it's really loud for me. Oh, stream has started. Stream starting now. This playlist is an old playlist for me, but it's got some real deep cut emotional songs on it. Ba 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 ba. Still kind of getting set up because, let's be honest, I don't have my shit together. Forgot that I was going to the farmer's market this morning and really stacked my morning up. Okay. I hope the shot of this side of my head is worth being able to see, kind of barely see what I'm doing. But first, as always, we gotta make a joint. Just realized that the stream is categorized as action, strategy, adventure game, stealth, survival, because we played Metal Gear Solid. Let me change that real quick so no bros get mad. Category, this is just chatting, baby. Audience is not everyone. No cops, no narcs. There we go. There we go. No false advertising here. No false advertising here. We're just chatting while doing some art. Oh, okay, good. Well, glad you're not watching it with sound. This must be... cool. Oh, that's so funny. Oh man. Well, I'm gonna finish making my journey, and then I'll get to work, and you can see how the magic happens. You didn't hear me say any of that though, so. Went to the farmer's market today, and there's a lady that sells pickles, which is like a Korean, wow, a Haitian, it's like pickled cabbage and carrot and stuff. It's so good. It's like a little condiment, little salad you put on top of stuff, and we've become friends. I did. I'll drop the playlist. I did a little design for her and stuff, so now every time I go to the farmer's market, I'll be like, hey, what's up? And today I went to the Pickles lady station, and there was somebody else working the table, and she was just chilling on her phone, and I was like, damn, she made it. I had the option of me being able to hear the music and it sounding like shit for you guys, or me being able to hear it and it sounding shitty for you guys, or you guys being able to hear it but me not being able to hear it at all. So I went selfish with it. I'm working on getting a better solo stream situation up, but this is fun for me the way it is, so huff my shorts if you have a problem with it. I don't know why I got all aggressive. I apologize. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll have a setup where I can just share my screen. You don't have to watch over my shoulder. But the way my laptop works now is it breathes heavy just running like Illustrator. So we can't really bog her down with streaming and doing design work. But I have this monitor set up, and it hurts my neck to turn and work on it. And you can kind of see it. I dimmed it quite a bit so it would show up on screen. I hope you guys still like me. Okay, what are we gonna work on today, huh? What are we gonna do? I mean, I think that's the big question. I have been, the last couple times I made an Instagram post first and then worked on some stuff. But TBH, it's been a bit of a bummer week over here. We lost our cat. Rest in peace, Penny. But it's kind of like gave me that not great feeling in my stomach when I think about like making something or creating something, because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be sad, and that's not really what I want to do personally. We'll do it anyway. We'll do a goofy one. We'll force a goofy one out. Yeah, thanks. It's it's life, but it sucks still. We get her ashes back in like a week, and we already have plans to paint her urn to look like her favorite little blanket with ghosts all over it. So it's stuff like that makes it a little easier, I think. Don't make me cry on stream. No, I mean, it's okay. I brought it up. I brought it up. If I didn't want to talk about it, I wouldn't have brought it up, huh? Huh? I'll call myself out. I've been to therapy before. What a playlist. What a song. This song is... I don't want to disparage any bands that probably don't exist anymore, but I really loved this song. Really liked this song. What is this? This is I Can Barely Breathe by Just Surrender. What a band. This is good though. That little run, that's fun. It's fun. I'm being too hard on it. Alright. So, if I am going to make a post, I have a picture in mind that's pretty dope, but this is exciting. I can kind of show you what I have. I'll zoom in on it real big, and we can go from there. Okay. What's the best way? We'll go to Photoshop first. Well, here, let's do it this way. If you see anything here that I've been working on, don't tell the client that you saw it before they released it. Thank you. I mean, they technically released all this stuff already, so I think I can maybe show you some of the... Emo Night announced that they're doing a chicken sandwich thing called Emo Bite, and I got to work on some fun ads for that. Let's see, yeah, here they are. It's funny, am like a year and a half into being a Mac person, so I still have to like figure out how to... No, wouldn't be as easy as just zooming in. Show view options, that'll do it. And then icon size, we'll make those bigger. God, please don't tell anyone that I'm secretly a grandpa. Please. It's funny because I don't want to... if you're a viewer of me streaming alone, you know that I never want to over-explain to people or like assume people's knowledge. But Emo Night is they do like parties where they like DJ emo music. So it's really funny to me that they're doing a chicken sandwich called Emo Bite just based on, I think, the pun of their name. But they reached out and they wanted like some old school, like kind of McDonald's looking ads, and some menus. So this is probably my fave one. It's a sandwich they call Sad as Cluck. You know, damn, I wish you could see that. Here, let me see if I can. Let's get a better. Oh, doesn't it look so good, y'all? Wow, amazing. Let's adjust some monitor settings and see if it'll help you guys see. Man, brightness is all the way down. I think it's gonna make it worse if I turn it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dang. Well, it looks really cool, I promise. I almost picked up the monitor. Well, that's a bummer. I was hoping that this would help y'all be able to see the stuff that I work on, but it looks like not so much. Do you see this big white blob? Oh, there we go. Well, you can see it if I zoom in on it really, really big. There's a fold. And there's an S. And then that's an A. And over here, it's going to be a D. Oh, because it says sad as fuck. That's what it says. And then if we scroll over, yeah, that means here's some chicken sandwich. Okay, alright. I'll stop showing this stuff off. We'll work on some black and white stuff. That should be contrasty enough for y'all to see. Oh man, I was so excited about this setup. Yeah, it's just a glowing blob in real life. Oh, that might be something. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of weed on the floor now. That'll be fine. Remind me to clean that up. I think this might be better for everybody. I can see it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do like a classic. Let's do a classic day off jammer. We'll start with some ripped cartoons. Not ripped like stoned, ripped like stolen. then we'll go from there. What do y'all think? Y'all think like bondage illustrations from the 60s, or cute animal embroidery illustrations from the 70s? What do you think? I'll let y'all make the call. We've also got some random like satanic and goth stuff, but it's kind of not really fun for me. I feel like a poser when I dabble in like the real goth vibes. Both. That is the usual case, huh? I just don't know. I don't know what vibe I want to go for. Let's just riff. Let's just fully riff. I have this cowboy or clown running away from this bull. I think that'll be a fun, fun thing. A really great way to illustrate that maybe life's giving you a little more than you can handle right now, but you're trying your darndest. Man, I really wish y'all could see this without me zooming in. Is this, what did I zoom in on? Is that his nuts? No. Is this bull's face cute enough for you? And this guy that's running away from him? Is that cute enough, or do you want like puppy and cat type beat? I'm here to work for y'all today. I'll make whatever you want, because I, today, am an empty vessel for which you to speak through until I decide what I'm doing, and then I'll finish it and not give you any credit. This is so sometimes I do. I don't know who's here from what, but sometimes I do these like ask me about stuff on Instagram, creativity and stuff, and people will be like, how do I create when I don't feel creative? And you're fucking seeing it. This is the grind. Like, I put out a lot of stuff, but honestly, it's in bursts because I create, and then like it kind of goes away. But I don't want to lose the like reps, so I just keep trying. And I think today is it's definitely a just keep trying day. Sorry, I'm being such a boomerino. So even though you can't really see, fuck, man, I really wish you could see what I was doing. I wonder if I like. We can't do any color if I do this, I don't think, because it'll be too wild. But I wonder if I fuck with the contrast. Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's bright, huh? We got vivid, standard, cinema. Let's do custom. Let's just fucking get wild with it. Welcome to setting your computer monitor settings with Jude. Oh, that's already looking better, huh? She's coming into focus. So no, there's not. It's because my setup is just. I've I feel funny repeating it, like saying it so much, because I feel like an old man. I feel like the lady at the farmer's market today, who is the only person that was only taking cash, and she was so lonely looking. Oh shit. I mean, it's blurry, but better than it was. What do you think? Crank the sharpness? Do you think it won't matter? I think it won't matter. Anyway, I can't share the screen because I have to use the streaming app for the iPad in order to stream, because I can't stream from my older laptop. So if anybody's got like $4,000 they want to just shoot my way, I could really use a PC. But until then, here we are, baby. Got it. Okay. So this blob at the bottom, maybe I can just make this bigger and that'll make it better too. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I would say that's reasonable for what we're working with. So I isolated this guy. Normally I would make them bigger, but it's already a pretty big illustration as far as how like image size goes. So I'm just gonna go up here. I love the Gaussian blur. You know, it's just gonna, you probably can't tell because of the quality, but it's just gonna like soften up those edges quite a bit. So when we come over here to Illustrator and we trace our image, it gives it like kind of a blown out effect. Oh, that's right. I moved some. I've got some of my tools that I use over here on my other monitor, so I can not have to crank my neck all the way over to use them. But I'm just going to image trace. Then I have a setting I use to kind of pre-blowout. If you want to know what the settings are, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I won't read off numbers and shit to y'all. But I mean, you can kind of tell. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's really good. So we start here. Let's go all the way back. So all the way back so you can see what we did. So I dropped the image in after applying a Gaussian blur. Yeah, 4K for a PC does sound like a lot, but I need it to like render 3D and stream and run games and maybe all at the same time. So I figure might as well save up and buy a wild one rather than buy like a mid-range one that's going to last me like a year and then I got to save up again. So that's where we are. I'll take that. DCH is cool. I feel like I can sell that online and maybe make some cash off of it. So we dropped it in. We do the little blowout setting. Right now the threshold's set pretty low because, you know, depending on what I'm doing, this could just have done it, but it doesn't. So I'll crank that threshold up a little bit more. It was really light anyway, and then blurring it made it even lighter, so we'll probably go pretty high. Yeah, there we go. We're getting those like beefy cartoon lines that we love to see. If we really wanted to blow it out, we could go all the way up there, but I think we're gonna... Why am I not looking at the monitor? I'm watching the stream, seeing where we want to be with it. I think right there is cool. So we go object, expand, boom, boom, bap. And then usually what I'll do here is I'll just copy Command or Control C, and then drop one in the back. So Command or Control B, and then we'll come over here. Oh, where's my Pathfinder tool? It says it's here. It says it's here, but I don't see it. Oh my gosh. Found it. So we go to Pathfinder, we merge, and then we unite, and it's going to fill everything in black. I like to work in RGB, really just RYB. So I usually fill it yellow or red or blue, depending on what I'm feeling. And then we come back to Pathfinder. We control A or select them. Come back to Pathfinder, and then we'll merge again, so it's gonna make them flat, and then we'll do right next to merge is trim, so it's gonna trim all the little clips and cuts, or all the lines. Where do I rip/source my images from? Kind of everywhere. I've got, I feel like everyone who does like this style especially has like their little secret online places that they find stuff, and then back in the before times, it's really fun to go to like a resale shop, like a consignment shop or a flea market type situation, and just find like old magazines. Or I really like using embroidery patterns, so like using old embroidery patterns and stuff. I really like that style of art, and I like the like wholesomeness that is kind of inevitably part of being vintage embroidery pattern. But like old like pulp magazines are good too. A lot of fun illustrations in those, and like in old sci-fi magazines. But most of the cutesy like animals straight up came from old embroidery patterns. It started because we had some around the house from my grandmother, and I ripped them that way, and then I found a nice place to get them. It was at the bottom, but let's see how do we feel about it this way? We do like a real big one. If I'm gonna have it be, ooh, looking over there, cracked my neck. If I'm gonna have it be like a big blaster anyway, I'll usually just go ahead and make everything the size of the artboard that I'm working on, which is 8x10 because it's for Instagram. And that way I can just it's easier to justify stuff and like center stuff. So like I just made it that size, and then you can't really see, but aligned it all the way over to the left. What do we think? Let's put some filler text in here first, just to kind of see what we're thinking. I'm fucking trying. That's bad. I don't like that, but we'll come back to it. I'm feeling the nasty stretched aerial today, so that's what we're going to work with. Here I'm just going over to the character menu or window, and I'm adjusting that line spacing since I stretched it out. Non-heady design people who are just chill that are watching this, stretching text is like a big no-no. So yeah, we got like that. You can kind of see it. And then if you follow me, you know I love to put the text behind the image, so we'll just drop them all the way to the back. I like to tell hotkeys if people are learning stuff, especially I like to use hotkeys when I work because it's faster. So I'm going to tell you what the hotkeys are for stuff. Dropping it to the back, you'll just select it and then hit Command or Control Shift, and then the square bracket, the left one, and it drops it all the way to the back. Right one's going to drop it all the front. Or you can command and hit either one, and it'll do it, you know, item by item. Yeah, that's, I really like, DCH is cool. I really like playing with text like that. Partially because I really like it when you can't see the words too very well. Or you can like tell what it says, but it could say something else. Or playing with shape like that. Like another fun thing to do with this would be to have it this way. And then we take the paintbrush tool and we just kind of do like a rough outline of it, right? And we go text, go type on a path, boom, and then it like fills it in. And so you can do, I don't really, if I'm being honest, I don't love the cuss in there. I think we're all better, a little better than that. But maybe just the word trying for the bottom, and then maybe we'll make it like a like a wall of text with just this little image at the bottom. Let's see how that goes. So with this, since it's just one word, I like to, if I have like a line that I'm working on like this, I like to just go to paragraph and justify, so it kind of kerns the letters like wild far apart, and then we'll just adjust the size. Beep 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 beep. So then we've got, oh, I forget it. I'm glad it doesn't cover up y'all's screen. So then we've got that where it's like a little wonky going along. Let's get rid of this. I don't like how it's vibing. And then, I mean, with the sexy, you drop it to the back and then move it down. It's just command or control down key to move stuff, so you don't have to use your mouse if you don't want to. What about life is trying? Let's see how that goes. Let's do like a heavy text jammer with some like boxes and stuff. That seems like it'll be fun and whimsical. That looks cool, huh? Oh, you can't see it. That looks cool though, huh? This gives it this like wink wink wink. What about life can be trying? Life can, we'll do can be all as one. Yeah, fuck yeah. This is gonna look dope. Cool. So then I kind of go through these like phases. Part of my inner critic, judgy brain says it's because you're a hack and you get stuck and you can only do one thing. Here, I'll stop working for a sec while I rant about how I feel about being creative and my inner judge versus actual like cool stuff that comes out. So like, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that like I tend to use a lot of the same typefaces or fonts, and I like a lot of similar design. I think consistency is cool. People like consistency, but also like I change a lot too. So I think it's hard for me not to feel like I'm just jumping from rut to rut, basically. But in reality, I'm branching out and then compacting it into the next, like the same thing. Like it's this. The old stuff I made is the exact same as the new stuff. I just have added new fun elements to it this time, I think. I don't know. It's fun. Creativity's fucking weird, huh? I mean, we got DCH is cool here, so That's an improviser. We know that you have done improv. I don't think we know who you are. You don't have to dox yourself. Don't worry. And then I know we've got Carl Lovely here who does like tangible visual art and stuff. So we got some art people. GCH is cool. I agree. It can feel like I'm a hack because I'm still developing a style. When I compare myself to other people I see that look like they have really locked into a style. But then I have to remember that like being super versatile is part of like my chosen craft. And it's fun to play in these like worlds too. I never want it to fear. I never want it to feel like I'm ripping someone else off. I'm if anything, I'm like constantly trying not to ape other people's style. And when I do, I feel real cheesy. Like recently I've been doing those like more geometric wobbly shapes, and that's just kind of like a general hot thing in design right now, and I feel like a hack because of it. But also I like the way it looks, so fuck it. It's not like I'm making money off of those. Anyway, all that to say, we're going to use like the same 3 fonts or same 3 typefaces I've been using. But it is exciting to like show people how I end up. I mean, you can kind of, if you follow me, you can kind of see on Instagram, you can kind of see like already how it's almost done. So yeah, we'll take this. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just an art thing. I appreciate y'all listening to me voice it though. So is it Amador? How would y'all type how you would pronounce this word? Amador. So I want to get the like outlined letters with like a blown out, eventually with like a blown out kind of been photocopied too many times look, similar to what we got with this. We'll probably apply it to this little picture twice, and it's really gonna fuck it up. It may look like shit. I may have to go back to it, but for now we'll go to here. So super easy. We've got the text that we want to do it with. I'll zoom in on just that text so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to give it like an outlined look, and then also like a 3D, like it's coming off the page. So easy. Turn it white. So you can kind of do it 2 ways. You can just go ahead and add a stroke to this path. But when you do that, if you look at, you can probably see on here, if you look at this line in particular, like the real thin lines, you're gonna lose them because it's just gonna, and I'm sure, oh, you know what, now that I realize it, I bet there's a way to align the stroke to the outside of the path, and I've just been doing it like a fucking fool my whole life. You always learn something new. I used to just drop this back here, now I do it that way. See, talking it out is really valuable. So we aligned the stroke to the outside of the path. Oh, but I'd already copied it back by, right? No? No. Okay. Nice. Oh. Well, it did bad. It did bad. I'm just going to do it the old way. I don't know what's happening here. Don't you love learning in front of people and thinking you figured shit out? Let's just do it the old way. Okay, so anyway, if you do it that way, you lose a lot of detail in the letter. And we don't want to do that yet. So we've turned it white. We're going to copy it. We're going to drop it behind again. And then we can crank it. And it'll give us that black outline, but we don't lose any of the detail of the letter. And then since we're going to blast it out anyway, we don't need these hard edges. So we'll go ahead and make them curvy. We take our original text, move it out. This. Go ahead and do that. Expand it. And then we come back to our Pathfinder. Whoops. So much expansion. There we go. Then we drop another one behind it. We move it down a little bit. We make it a little smaller. Move it down a little more. I think that'll look cool. Select both of them. Object, blend, make. You can see it adds another one in the middle there. Then we go back to blend. Go to blend options. Change it from smooth color on the spacing to specified steps, and then usually I'll just do like 100 steps, and it'll be pretty, it gives it a nice smooth, so just so you can see it, we did that, and then it goes that. We can go ahead and expand this guy. And boom, bap. Yeah, thank you, DCH is cool. I appreciate you liking the wordplay there. That E is floating on its own, but this is just a jammer, so we're not going to really worry about the spacing being a little bit fucked up. Another thing you can do is here, I mean, you can, it just kind of depends on, like, honestly how much memory you've got. So with the blend, you can go ahead and expand it if you want to, and it creates all 100 of those little steps all the way back. That's why it like turns all blue. And then if you really want to get wild, here's how slow my computer is. You could technically merge them, but I just clicked merge. Oh, shut up. If it does it fast, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. No, see? And then we just chill here waiting for it to apply the merge filter. There we go. A little faster than usual. I'll zoom in so you can see this. Well, you probably still can't see it on there. Because we specified 100 steps, there's a bunch of like little lines coming down here, which if you were like gonna give this to a client clean, you'd want to go back and probably do like 300 steps until it's totally smooth, because if they blow it up really big like a poster and it looks all pixelated, I mean, maybe nobody will care, but I would feel like a jerk if I saw that. And I was like, dang, I did that, huh? Cool, so we got life all big. And then for this guy, would usually do like, I think it's Althas Grotesque is the name of this one. But I kind of want to use a friendlier font, so I'm going to do like a Frankfurter. Maybe that Cooper. Yeah, we've used that a lot. We'll run Frankfurter into the ground to give Cooper a little break. So here we've got Frank, old Frank, but it looks a little boring, I think. So with this one, we're just going to put a classic little border around it. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I just drop a little rectangle, and then it's as easy as grabbing. I don't think. it didn't make the dot. There's a little blue dot in this corner that you grab, and it just boop boop blop makes it curved. And you beef them lines up, and boom bap, you did it. Cool. All I did there was expand it, and then I'm aligning them together as a group before I group them by hitting Command G, because right now it'd be two separate things. Oh, but, and this will come into play only when we start to add a background to it, and that is that I didn't fill this friend in. I like to do that by going to Shape Builder, and we'll pick our default yellow. We'll just fill it in, and then we'll Command Shift bracket, drop it to the back. Because what I'm going to do with this is put it over a photo so it still kind of looks like in the family with the stuff that I've been doing recently. And I'm going to put this kind of behind so it looks like life is above it. Do we like that? Do we like life above it? Or do we like it kind of separate? What do you think? And create outlines on that one. So I stretched it a little bit because life is so big. Oh, I think I know what to do. Ooh, it'll look so cool. Okay, let's finish this and then I'll... So this is like a lot of the creative process for me too, is just like fucking around, especially if it's just something for me, if I'm not like working on it for a client. I grabbed them and grouped them just now because I was going to expand and I wanted to go ahead and make them the same, keep them similar to the same size. Let's actually do this. Oh yeah. Me just going, oh yeah, like it makes fucking sense. It makes me laugh. Oh yeah, there it is. I think life is too big, huh? Hey, here's a fun thing. I don't know what that would be called either. I think that's I don't think that's serif. I don't know. I'm not a type person. This is like very much, I've talked about it before, but like I feel it lends itself to the imposter syndrome because I didn't go to school, so I'm like, I don't really know how to use the lingo. There is a word for it, and I swash. Oh my gosh, I feel like a fool. Here, let me find the font or the typeface that I have here that has options for them, and I'll tell you what it's called. Yeah, swash. I think this little thing's a swash, but a serif is like, yeah. So this little M with the little curve right here, that is a swash. But this, how the L doesn't go straight, how it's got this little bend here and this little line here, is a serif. Or like this here on the R. But then this is a swash. Important shit, man. It needs something else. It needs something else. Let's do some quick stuff that I would do normally. So I want to fill this this in, and it's really easy to make it to where I can do that. We're just going to drag. You can't really see, but it creates little anchors, and you can just drag them. And you can't, with it that far away, you don't even really notice. And we're going to blur it again, so it's going to be even harder to notice. Blech. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and make, just for uniformity's purposes, let's make this yellow. Ooh, and I wonder what it looks like if we make all the black lines red. I bet cool. I bet cool. Yeah. It's so funny. I'm so glad that I know what these colors look like, because they look completely wild on on this screen because of the settings that I had to tweak. Okay. So yeah, I think we're pretty good there as far as like our base graphic. And it seems kind of like cheating, but to add some zhuzh to it, let's try to put it on some, put it on a photo. Put a photo on it. I think I have the perfect one. It's not the color I thought. See what it looks like with this rose behind it. I just zoned the F out, y'all. I think it's gonna be too pink, but let's see. Just selecting it. I've got the rectangle selection set to a fixed ratio of that artboard size. When we drop it, yeah, I think it kind of, we may have to, I just don't love the, it is kind of cool though with the rose. Maybe if the rose was smaller. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and move it over to Photoshop for a little bit. So I dropped this. Yeah, I dropped it in there. I was really hoping that the rose would be smaller, and I thought it was more red. So I personally don't think this is the vibe. I don't know, it is kind of cool now that it's way bigger. Maybe if it's just the rose, no green. Yeah. That's sick. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay. Okay, we'll take this out because we still need to finish it, but we'll go ahead and finish it in this one. So we're gonna blow it out. I don't know a better term for it. So we're gonna convert it back to black and white. And we do the exact same thing we did to just the image. So we drop it in, make it a little smaller so since that triangle pushes the edge so we don't lose detail there. Apply Gaussian blur. It's a little bigger image so it's less blurry. So let's, I don't know, you can't really tell, but it's adding that blur to it. Let me come back into Illustrator. I think a lot of this is just preference stuff for like how I like to work, and I'm sure there might even be way easier ways to do everything that I do. But so we drop the blurry one back into Illustrator, and I think this will like really show what that blur does. You'll see it on like the skinny parts of the letters. A lot. Yes. Cool. So yeah, like blew it out, you know, like the biggest thing to notice is that we almost completely lose our drawing. And that's something we'll want to watch and pay attention to more than how cool the letters look. Oh, but look at that. And it's so funny because it probably doesn't look like a ton changes in the letters. It just gives it kind of a, I don't know, I like the vibe it has. Tight. We'll expand that. And again, drop a copy on the back. I'm tapping my leg like wild. Oh, bye. DCH is cool. Sorry if I missed that. Merge. Turn it yellow. Boom. Merge. Trim. And then we just come in here. Clean out our little extra spaces. Whoops. Ooh, almost missed one. Okay, we got him. Cool. Then we do the finishing. This is like some exclusive shit. If you're watching this, you're about to see some shit that I usually keep close to my chest. I think maybe even like really tiny in the middle is cool. I'm just gonna pull this over to my monitor real quick so I can see what it looks like without the wild colors of this buck wild monitor situation I have. Where'd you go, friend? Oh no, we've lost Photoshop. Yeah, these colors are whack, so I'm gonna I'm gonna tweak them. Also, I mean, I left another yellow spot in. Oh man, it sucks. I can't really tweak them because I'm gonna do it with my eyeballs, so I can't do it and show you. But sometimes, if things are really right, I'll just fuck with the hue and saturation and stuff and see if I can make a color that looks okay with it. But I think this is just fucked from Jump Street. I think I might just do black and white. I think black and white will look simple and clean and cool. And we've already spent a lot of time on this, and honestly, it's like not that important. It's important, but like, come on. Okay. Okay, so we come back to Photoshop. Drop the black and white in. Go back to Illustrator because you selected all instead of just the one that you needed by habit. Then you paste it again. And this time you do it right. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So then we merge those. We run the action to give it that CMYK print type beat. We listen to Sum 41. Oh man. Oh freaking man. I didn't take that guy out. No. 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 Heck. Oh heck and dang. Get out of there. Dang. It's doomed from the start. Cool, sometimes this happens. Sometimes you merge and you did too much to be able to go back, and that's fine. That's fine. You'll just find the picture again, you'll put it in there, and then you'll just do it all over again, basically. It's totally fine. It's the risk of working like you do. It must be wild to watch me have a little bit of a nervous breakdown. Since we went black and white, though, I am going to leave more of the green in there. Yeah, fuck yeah, because that's going to help us with framing a lot. Feels like it needs more, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. I think that's cool. Well, fudge. There's another fill that I didn't take out. We're just gonna leave it. We'll be here all day if we wait for me to get everything right. While this is running, it's a good time to check your phone. You know, maybe you got some messages. Oh, cool. I get to make something fun this afternoon. Because it takes a while to run all this stuff. Okay, it's done. If so, what is the number? That's what I'm typing. This is me being a business person. Do you need me to add the number and name? And if so, what's the number? All right. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Let's move our layers window over here so I don't have to break my neck. So we've got our image and we've... Well, you're not going to be able to tell anyway. We've got our image and we've got it, the layers separated in CMYK'd. And I'm just going to do a little tweaking to make it give a little that down home goodness. Not really. I'm just going to move some layers around and make it look like the printer that printed it is a little bit broken. It's going to look good on this one too because there's so much pink. Yeah. I really picked the wrong playlist. But it's pretty fucking late to be realizing that now. Cool. I think that looks good. So since I'm working with a bunch of layers here, once I get to the final image, so I can not have it taking up a ton of memory and also edit as one image, I'll just do a, I don't know what it would be on PC, but Command, maybe Alt, maybe Control Alt, Command Option Shift E at the top, and it's just gonna flatten everything, or you know, give you one image out of whatever's on the screen. Cool, now it's time to add some paper texture to it. This is this is this is probably doesn't seem like a big deal to anyone, but for me it's pretty big because it's like a close kept secret of mine in the design world, I guess, is how I do the texture. Like I've had dudes DM me who are like blue check graphic designers on Instagram and ask me how to do it, and the 3 people watching right now probably don't even care to know how it's done and are about to find out. Ain't that fun? If you are a designer and you are going to use this, it is the caveat here is that in order to use this technique, you have to pay me $5 million. I'm not going to talk you through what I'm doing. Sorry. And you kind of can't really see much because of how I'm having to work. This right here is, I think, the secret. That's it. That's mostly it. And then we just kind of adjust. I like curves. I'll just adjust the balance to get the nice, well, you can't see, you'll be able to see on Instagram when I share it, the nice like crease. Oops. Oh. That crease and this highlight right here. Oh yeah, let's upload it. The exciting life of an Instagram artist. This is really when the endorphins start flowing. You start dreaming of the likes you'll get. Ooh, maybe one of the 4 celebrities that follows me will like it. Dang, that came out really dope, y'all. Especially given that most of it was done on a... I'm going to take a picture of this and post it too so you can see how shitty the screen looks. Let's do some detail zooms. this song. Yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I wish it wasn't, will be the initial caption. Then as always, peace sign emoji.
You're the only place that feels like home. Just so you know, you'll never know. Some secrets were meant to be told, but I found the cure to growing older.
Boom, we did it, y'all. We freaking did it. Is anybody left? Is anybody still watching? If you're still watching, drop a thumbs up in the chat. Oh, huge. We already got 2 likes, y'all. We already got 2 likes. This one's gonna blow up. I've got some other work to do, but truly I don't want to do it. I need to mood board some stuff. If y'all wanna, or I could just bounce. I think I'm just gonna bounce. Maybe lay flat on the couch for a little bit and think about what I've done here. Hopefully soon I'll have a better way to do this. But for now, hey, thanks for hanging out and keeping me company while I make stuff. And hopefully you had a little fun too, and maybe felt a little less alone out there. Have a good one. Oh, and if you like video games and stuff, you can, or not, honestly, if this is fun to you, you really should watch the regular stream on Sundays and Thursdays, me and my friend Tyler. And I think Tommy's going to be back soon. We just hang out while one of us or all of us play some games. Right now Tyler's playing through Metal Gear Solid. The last one he took like an hour to beat, Psycho Mantis, and we just hung out. It was a fun time. It's a fun time. If you like this, it's like me if I wasn't depressed and I was like joking with one of my friends while I did stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's supposed to keep playing. I don't know what happened. Bye. I love you. Thank you for keeping me company.